right now, hit that subscribe button right there. Follow along with us with every one of these interviews. Hit us a comment or a like. We'd really appreciate your support. Today, our featured guest is Lea Murga. Leah, what are you all about?
Well, let's see. Leah was born in the Philippines, raised in Guam, and I lived most of my adult life in Southern California. Went to school in Boston and then got married. My husband and I lived well, I have two marriages. Second one, we lived in California most of those years, and then we moved to Houston for about 3 years. My husband didn't like Houston. So we ended up buying a lake house in Lexington, South Carolina, where we are both retired here. So I grew up very poor, put myself through college. I had a corporate sales job for about 30 years, which I exited in December of last year. And now I'm doing real estate investing full time. Been doing it for almost a couple of years. When you've had a 30-year corporate sales job and you were always at the top, if not at the top, you were at least one of the top five. You come to the point where you almost feel like you're not being appreciated, even though you're a top producer for the company. And I just was not happy anymore. Made a lot of money. The money was great. I honestly thought I was going to retire there. It was during the holidays, and I'm on Instagram, and this thing comes up through the Women's Real Estate Investment Network. And I'm like, oh my God, like this is talking to me. This is for me. So they had this 1 week master class for like $20. I can't even remember what it was. Signed up for it, hook, line, and sinker, sucked me up, signed up for the program. $25,000 or $20,000 later. I think the program was for about a year. And that's really how I started in real estate investing, through Green. I had a partner that, in fact, that's how I got my first deal. When you're new, you kind of want to do that first thing right away. Like, what is it? And there were 4 other ladies, we all from Reen here in Lexington, and we were all meeting for coffee. Didn't know then my partner, my very first partner, was running late. So she shows up late and she's telling us a story that the reason why she was late is because she was looking for $67,000 to close on a property the following day. We met on a Thursday. She was closing on a Friday. So she's telling us the story. And this woman was like, oh my God, who is this woman? She's all that in a bag of chips, like amazing, spoke very well. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, I have your money for you. And just met the woman in less than 3 hours. I'm wiring, I don't know why I'm saying this, but it's a lesson to be learned. I'm wiring the money to the closing attorney, because here in South Carolina, we work with the attorneys, wired $67,000 for them to close on a property the following day. And the contract wasn't even signed, right? So I wired that money for a return of $5,000 in 4 weeks. And I got my equity back, my principal back, all in 4 or 5 weeks. I have been in a deal where I was the PMP, and unfortunately for me, I lost that. I actually ended up walking away from the property. I mean, that's another story. But most people, you trust and verify, and you can do all those things. And real estate investing is not 100%. There's risk. There's always the risk involved. But you need to cover yourself to protect yourself. In Sub 2, they offer the safety and the ethics badge, and I've done all that. But I didn't know. I was just starting out, but
Sure.
it turned out to be positive.
How did you learn about Sub 2?
Well, I had seen PACE, but I didn't really pay attention to it until my partner, she was all about PACE, like loved PACE, and she adored PACE, and PACE was her mentor. She wanted to meet PACE, and she's like, why don't we partner up and join together? So we did. So we ended up joining Sub 2, and that's really how I got into Sub 2 with my partner, who is no longer my partner, but we own properties together. So what I didn't say was, after I funded that deal, she actually came to me. She had another partner who was also the PMP, the money person in that partnership. But they asked me if I would become a partner in that LLC, where we ended up acquiring 4 properties. One was a 6-unit and then 3 single family homes. We still own those properties together. We have a property manager that manages it, but we're just not doing any more deals together.
How did you come to the decision of joining Owners Club?
Anything I could throw my money into, I threw my money into just to try to make it work. But I saw a lot of value in it when we were in Squad Up, and I'm up there in age. So I thought, what is it that I need to do? I was always looking for the cheat code to do things faster. And I thought, the value in Owners Club was well worth the money when I joined, and I still think that today. It's safe for me to say that I will forever be an Owners Club member. There's so much value. There's a lot of teachings in it, but it's the people that are in that community. You don't need to go outside that community to find what you're looking for. Look at Tamar and Matt Peckman. They're in that group. Actually, I joined that program as well, and I'm enjoying every bit of it.
So what is your current business model?
So I walked away from my corporate job, and I can honestly say that I'm not even making near the amount of money that I was making, but I'm so much more happier. And right now, I can honestly say that my today money is coming out from my fix and flip business through Elevate Properties. And I own that fix and flip business now for about a year with two other ladies from Ream. They're not from our community, but they're from Ream. We each have our own swim lane. It works really well. I raise the capital and I handle the books. I'm learning bookkeeping rapidly. Then we have Christy, who is the acquisitions person, and she finds all the properties, and a lot of the properties we actually get are off market. We've gotten a couple from a couple of wholesalers. I want to say now 11 properties. But anyways, back to the third partner, Amanda, who actually is the boots on the ground. She's also the designer and has a relationship with the contractor. And what makes it work really well is our contractor, hands down, probably the best that you could find. He delivers right on the money. In fact, one project was even completed in advance of the completion date. We're very, very fortunate. And since starting that this year, we've already completed a total of 5. I want to say 6 because one property we subdivided and sold a lot. But we've completed 5. They're full gut jobs. They're not just easy rehab. We've taken down walls, painted inside and outside, beautiful properties. And we're fortunate because the 3 of us are actually realtors. So I became a realtor because I didn't want to pay commissions if I was going to sell a property. But the 2 partners, one has been in it 15 years and the other one has been in it 20 years. So we have a lot of relationship with the local realtors, and we're only doing the flips here in the Midlands, here in South Carolina, in the Columbia market.
If there were 2 problems in your business that you could solve today, what would they be? What are 2 problems that you need to solve in your business?
I don't know that they're a problem. I think it's just part of the journey or the process, right? Everyone is always looking for capital. Like right now, we are scaling up because a lot of the properties that we have purchased, when we sell them, they're anywhere from the low end is like $280, and I think the highest we've sold so far is like $425,000. We actually have under contract, which I'm looking for that money right now. We have under contract our first lake house property. We bought it for $630, and the rehab budget is $350, and the ARV is $1.3 million. So if anyone's listening out there, I am actually looking for $195,000 for 12% interest for 9 months. We'll pay the monthly interest.
That's a really good offering right there.
I'm always looking for capital, but also we are actively buying. In fact, we have our eye on a property right now where we will tear down the house. I've gone to base for it. I still have to finish the paperwork. I'm hoping he'll partner up with us because it makes a great story. It's going to be a beautiful home. So I'm hoping that all the numbers work out right and they'll want to partner with us. On a side note, we must be doing something right here in the city that we live in, because tomorrow morning we're going to be featured in the Good Morning Columbia, ABC Columbia.
Do you have a buy box?
I do have a buy box. It is posted. I might need to update it, but I do have a couple of bird dogs that I work with regularly. Unfortunately, it hasn't been the right deal.
How about someone to help you with social media?
Yeah, I'm putting it out there. I was just on a call with Matt before, and he's like, I challenge you to have office hours. I'm like, office hours? From not having social media, like I actually have social media, but I don't put myself on camera. Still shots. And I put a lot of content out there, but I'm not talking in front of the camera. But yeah, I would absolutely welcome someone to help me with that. I just need to get over that fear. And Matt's challenged me to do that. It's coming.
If someone wanted to get a hold of you, what is the best way to contact you?
Or Leah at leamurga.com is my email, or you can call me on my cell phone. Probably the best way is to text me. And I do have an Instagram and I have a Facebook. It's just Lea Murga. And thanks to Pace, I bought that domain, the Lea Murga domain. But
Very good.
Instagram has
All right.
always
Well, look her
been
up on
my name.
Instagram. Check out her website. You can email her. You can text her. I will put her link in the show notes so that you can reach out easily. And thank you so much for being here, Leah. Appreciate what you're doing.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you so much for doing this. I think it's great.
Well, thank you. Have a good day.
All right. You too.